How often do you wait for the right moment? How many times have you put off a project, a decision, or a goal because you were afraid it wouldn't be perfect? What if I said perfection isn't the objective? What if the secret to success has nothing to do with perfecting any element of what you do, instead embracing a tiny bit of progress no matter how imperfect your efforts might be? Take a second to think about the things in your life that you've put off, goals left behind, projects you've postponed. Why? Sometimes it's because we believe they aren't ready yet. The reality is, we convince ourselves that our ideas must be perfect before we publish them out into the world. Now, recall those moments when you didn't wait until everything was perfect. Reflect on a time you showed up even when you were scared, unsure, etc. Perhaps you started a business idea before it was entirely thought through, or put on display a project before it was polished, or made a decision without knowing all possible outcomes. The reality is, perfection is not possible. Perfection doesn't exist, and striving toward it will make you stagnant. Success isn't doing everything perfectly, it's doing everything imperfectly but regularly. It's about trial and error, learning and growing, and taking everything as a lesson. Now let me show you what happens when you're focused on progress. You start learning faster. Because you're not so fixated on doing everything perfectly. You are free to make mistakes and course correct quickly. You no longer fear failure. You understand that failure is just part of the process. One of the more powerful things about progress over perfection is it allows you to gain resilience. When you decide it is okay to be imperfect, you become more elastic. You're able to take hit and continue to keep moving even when things don't go well. Perfectionism takes away that kind of resilience from you. It makes you reluctant to help, scared to fail. Now here's what I want to ask you. What will happen when you stop waiting and you start acting? Think about all the things you could do if you just quit worrying about it being perfect. It's not about being perfect, it's doing the work. You can trip, you can tumble, but as long as you're on the way to the front, you're on the right way. So here's the challenge for you. No more waiting for everything to be perfect. Stop holding yourself back. First step doesn't need to be perfect. Build, learn, and grow each and every day. Perfection is overrated. The important thing is progress. Just start today, relish the ride, and never look back. Hit the thumbs up, leave a comment, and make sure you subscribe if you want to focus on progress and not perfection.